Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a Monobattle game sent to me by CranK. And you guys wanted to see more team games, and I love Monobattles, so I figured kill two birds with one stone. The reason the map looks really weird right now is because this is the selection stage of Monobattles. Once the game actually gets started, I believe we'll be able to scroll around the map and see what's going on. So just bear with me for a little bit. If you haven't seen a Monobattle game before, basically it's a 4v4 or a 3v3 where each team member picks one unit. They will make the entire game. So if you pick Zerglings, you make Zerglings the whole game. If you pick Ultras, you make Ultras the whole game. And that's all you can make, except you can make one Queen per hatch if you're Zerg. And you can make a Mothership Core, I think, if you're Protoss. I need to actually pay attention to that. So, I mean, strategies I've seen, Mass Blinkstalker, actually really hard to kill in mono battles. Mass Marine can be very good too. Mass Ling, surprisingly enough, also very good. CranK saying, we got to kill the Battlecruiser player immediately because we can't kill air units. Can I see what they've chosen here? No, I don't know what they've chosen. It's going to be a surprise. All right, so on the bottom side of the map here, we have the purple Terran player. It is Fingolfin. Their teammate, the pink Protoss player, everybody's favorite, CranK. The blue Terran player, ISL, and the purple Terran player, Roll Go. So, 3 Terrans and a Protoss down here. And up top, we have the pink Terran player. It is Catatonic. The green Protoss player, Skyrim. The pink Zerg player, Weifu. And the blue-purple Zerg player, SBE. I have no idea how I'm going to keep track of this throughout the game. I guess I'll see who's attacking who, but it should be pretty fun. So something, again, what CranK said was his team has nothing that can attack air. So they didn't go Marines, they didn't go Vikings. Maybe it's like Marauders. Hellions. What other units do? Banshees. Maybe somebody went Banshee. We just need to pay attention. So Barracks. It's got to be a Reaper. Looks like a Reaper opening here from Roll and Go. And I think Roll and Go, again, needs to go take down the Terran player who is going Battlecruiser. There it is, Catatonic. Double gas here early for Catatonic, and then trying to tech up to Battlecruisers as fast as possible. It just makes you super, super vulnerable in the early stages of the game. A forward pylon on the way from CranK. I wonder what CranK is making here. Going Cybernetics Core and double gas himself. Maybe Immortals? Immortals from the Protoss? I'm going to stop guessing and just kind of start calling it here. Yeah, I mean, production tab is nuts, so I don't think we're even going to bother with it, really. Our names can't do anything either. We're just going to go ahead and cast this almost blind. I haven't watched this before. I never watch replays before I cast them. I think it helps my live casting ability to do it this way. Double Robotics Facility. Yeah, I think it's Immortal. I think CranK might just be going Immortal or Disruptor here. Disruptor would be interesting. Mass Disruptor. Anyway, it is actually Marauder. It's Marauder that's coming out of our purple Terran player. And what is our blue Terran player doing? Something that requires a factory. That's for sure. Maybe tank, like a Marauder tank play. Let's pay attention. Let's see what it is. And Cyclone. Oh! So Cyclone, Marauder. I think that's Immortal. What is this player doing? Widowmine. Widowmines can attack air technically, but they're really hard to kill Battlecruisers with. So I think that's what CranK was talking about. And Observer. Wait. How about Observers? Can you make as many Observers as you want? Overseers. I forget how the rules are here. We'll have to pay attention to that, though, if we see a lot of Overseers. But yes, definitely Immortal coming up here from CranK. Meanwhile, Team Top here, Team North. Yeah, he's going for that Starport here, getting another command center for that additional gold. And somebody's going DT. Who's going DT? There's the Dark Shrine. Green Protoss is going DT. CranK saying, yes, be very careful about Dark Templar. The Zerg player hasn't made anything yet. Going for some static defense. Definitely very important there. Marauders right at the front door. Oh no, pink Terran player, you're in such big trouble here. Forced to fight with SCVs. What can come kill these Marauders? Maybe some DTs. But that Dark Shrine is not finished yet. It is definitely not. The micro here from Roll and Go. Very, very good. And here come the Immortal. Immortal just crushing through these buildings. Observer mixed in too. Oh, I think our pink Terran player might just be dead. I don't know what he can do about this. Again, more probes being forced to just attack or run away. To this point, the Dark Templar can't save you because there's definitely an Observer here with CranK's army. The Marauders, the Cyclones here from ISL. Cyclone, how does Cyclone get way up there? I guess crossing the whole map is how you do that. Cyclones, not even using the lock-on ability, just taking down probes. And there's the lock-on. Oh, good micro, good micro. Get out of there. More and more probes are dying. I don't know how on earth Team North is going to deal with this. Team Pink is completely under lockdown. SCV is trying to fight for their lives, but they don't do much damage against Marauders at all. Immortals here for CranK, taking down another Nexus. And by another Nexus, I mean their first Nexus, but I'm sure it's the first of many. Can the Zerg players save them? Infestation Pit. Did you go... Hydras. Oh, Hydras for SBE. So Hydras for SBE. What is Pink Zerg player doing? What's that upgrade? Neural Parasite. Oh, okay. So going for Infestors. So Team North went for a very, very high-tech composition here. Hydras, Widowmines here for Fingolfin mixed in here too. So if CranK can kill his opponent here in the next couple of minutes, it's going to be hard for him to do it if he can't do it after that, because there are Infestors on the way. Infested Terrans being top down, but Infested Terrans not great. Not the greatest unit in the whole entire world. Catatonic flying their buildings away. Proxy Robo, says Catatonic. CranK throws out the lol. You know me. I'm for all sorts of crazy stuff. Cyclones, again, killing workers. You don't usually see that. I was too scared of the Catatonic BC, says CranK. Yeah, I can't necessarily blame him there. Marauder, Immortal, sneaking on in, taking down Static Defense. I don't know. I don't know how Team North can do this. The Hydras are trying to kill the Marauders. Marauders very low on health, actually. So Wood might be able to do it, except they're not attack moving. They're trying to get out of the way of the Immortals, and that absolutely cost them for sure. Catatonic saying, I knew you'd attack me first. SPE throwing out the GG there. SPE has left the game, so I think this might be it. This might be it from Team North versus Team South. SPE is gone. More Cyclones mixing on in here. Catatonic says, wait, I can tie this again. Oh, what? Oh my, says CranK, because they don't have any flying units. Catatonic can just go ahead and fly buildings out there and extend the game infinitely here in this mono battle. I've had this happen to me before, actually. Hydras standing on in, Queen standing on in too, taking care of those Corruptors, but so many Immortals. Way too many Immortals. Goodbye, Armored Queen. You're dead. Catatonic throws out the Terranimba. CranK says we gotta kill these bases. We gotta kill it. So Skyrim leaves the base. Didn't even have a chance to get any DTs up at all. And yeah, I mean, actually technically has enough money to make a DT here and supply. Two of them? Yeah, two of them. Dude, Skyrim, do this thing. Oh, Infestors at the front lines. Trying to Neural Parasite. Actually, Neural Parasiting this one pretty darn effectively. Immortal with 21 kills. But no, the Infestor does get taken down there. Does not last forever. This base is gone. Cyclones crushing through stuff here too. CranK says, haha, is that another tie? As Catatonic continues to float the command center out there. There's nothing that CranK can do to take this down. This is why in mono battles I like to have somebody who can attack air units, who can fly. Because, yeah, this composition, not bad. ISL going Cyclones worked out, surprisingly. I mean, we all know the Cyclones are pretty weak. They hit fairly hard, but, man, they are squishy. Really, really squishy. DTs, they're here. They are here, but there is an Observer for CranK. Run, DT, run. Run for your own life. Try to get up around, out of range of the Observer. No, doesn't make it. The DT ends up getting killed. All the buildings destroyed there, too. CranK says the Catatonic carried. And more Immortal production coming out from Team South. Waifu is expanding. Dark Shrine here. Again, is there enough money? Yeah, I think Skyrim has enough to make a couple more. There we go. Hey. Skyrim makes 1 DT. Is there an Observer with this army? Yes. Yes, there was. There it is. Goodbye, Dark Templar. Good night, sweet prince. You tried your best. Trying to expand here is Waifu, but the Cyclones once again coming in for the kill. Waifu is out of buildings, has no forces whatsoever. Waifu throws out the "You monster." CranK says, I think it's a tie, you guys. We can't kill these buildings. There's no way to kill them whatsoever. Mono battle, says CranK. Skyrim, stop killing me. I'm already dead. It's a classic Simpsons quote, actually. Stop hitting him. He's already dead. We can shoot up if we believe, says Roland Go. Says Catatonic. And CranK leaves the game. And is that it? Yep, that's it for the 4v4 mono battle, everybody. Wow. These are intense. I need to find some longer ones of these. I really do, because that was a lot of fun, actually. I mean, I guess it was a steamroll by Team South. A little bit too high tech for Team North there. You can't go Infestor, Battlecruiser, Dark Templar, Hydra. I mean, you need some Tier 1 units or Tier 2 units, maybe, to make that work. But as it stood, they just had to take up way too long. Proxy, Robobay, too strong from CranK. And that was pretty much the end of the game. So that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.